Hey guys, it's Greg here at Very Private Training, the co-creator of Very Private Training, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I've been doing over the last 10 years of my life and how I've kind of stayed in shape through some pretty bad experiences as well. What's kept me kind of on track with my purpose and keeping my kind of mindset as good as possible in that time, because let's face it, everybody falls down with their mindset. That's the kind of the main issue what people have when they go off track. So the last 10 years I started off as a personal trainer when I was 22. I got into the industry because I actually wanted to I wanted to make a decent living for myself, to be honest, and I wanted to help people. I'm not going to give you any of these kind of answers where I'm just trying to please you by saying it was just to help people. Initially it was because I actually really enjoyed the gym and I enjoyed being in a gym, so it was a great environment for me to be in. But helping people was a bonus off the back of that. And that was 10 years ago, and through that time I've set up boot camps, I've set up group personal training, I've set up all sorts of things. But it's really kind of boiled down to everything I've learned has been what we kind of do in VPT now. So we've made a hell of a lot of mistakes. Whenever we get a new client on board now, we literally have a system which they follow and they just get results, and it's just so easy because of the amount of mistakes we've made in the past. So the experience of those last 10 years has been immense. But I wanted to kind of just give you kind of a bit of a lowdown on how I've stayed in shape over those 10 years and how I've stayed healthy, even through a really bad couple of years which I've had recently, and how I've kind of pulled myself out the other side of it as quickly as possible. And you've got to remember, like, I get told a lot of times, you can stay in shape because you work in a gym. That's one of the kind of main misconceptions people have with kind of trainers and coaches, that just because we're in a gym it's easy for us to stay in shape. But it's not. To be honest, when I was working a lot in a gym when I was a lot younger, I was working so hard, like I was working tons of hours every day, and to be honest, the last place I wanted to be in was a gym. So I used to go home and I used to skip a little bit of training. Yes, I was in the gym, so I could have I didn't have to travel. But to be honest, I was so busy that I didn't really have that much time for my own training, and I had to segment, an hour here, an hour there to fit my training sessions in, because it wasn't because I was in a gym, it's because I was committed to keeping my body in shape. And I think that's what it really boils down to. In terms of nutrition as well, keeping your nutrition clean, you've just got to make the time. It is prioritizing the time if you want to change your body, change your life, change your mood, whatever it is. And I think, again, people can use these excuses that I don't have enough time to do these kind of things because I'm not in a gym like you are. And it's just it's a load of bullshit, to be honest, if you ask me. I'm not going to give you any kind of easy tips to try and trick your body into getting in shape. You've got to work hard and you've got to eat well to keep your body in shape. It's as simple as that. We don't give you any kind of low-hanging fruits to grab onto in VPT. It is literally, we say it as it is. The training's effective, you follow the nutrition, you get your life sorted out, and you're going to get results. It's as simple as that. One of the other things I really wanted to get onto as well was kind of the age thing. I get a lot of people saying, oh, it's my age, I can't stay in shape because my age is creeping up. Now, I used to get a lot of my dad's friends commenting on me, saying, oh, you look in really great shape at the moment, oh, it's all down to your age. It isn't. It's down to me finding out the best solutions and the best training and the best nutrition to give myself the best results. That's what it's down to. It's me investigating and committing to doing it. There's people, I'm 32 years old now. I am in pretty good shape, I think, at the moment. Even considering I've had 2 years of, I've been through 2 operations in the last 2 years. One was for cancer, one was for a hernia, a dose of chemotherapy. My dad died, some other kind of personal stuff going on. And in those 2 years, I've still been able to keep my mind on my training, on my nutrition, because I know, even though I don't feel, well, especially the last 6 to 12 months, I've not felt great, I know that if I continue doing it, when I get out the other side of that mindset, of that doom and gloom, you know, because I did suffer with a lot of depression in these times as well, you know, I've got to keep thinking in 6 months' time, I'll be glad I've done it, rather than trying to start in 6 months' time. So you've got a hell of a lot of mindset stuff going on, you know, when life throws a lot of shit at you, and you've got to really kind of plow through it and just think, you know what, in 6 months' time, I'm going to be glad I've kept on my nutrition. I'm going to be glad I've kept on my business and my training and my lifestyle, and I'm not going, you know, taking drugs and drinking alcohol like every other, well, not every other person, but a lot of people out there who just literally, you know, feel a little bit of pain, they feel a little bit of a challenge on their hands, and they literally just take a complete nosedive in their life. And that's not me, and that's why I'm trying to spread the message tonight with this video. So the whole age thing, just coming back to that, you know, I used to get told that it's because of your age, you're able to stay in shape. It's not. You know, there's people who are 16, my height, my build, sorry, not my build, but there's people that, you know, my age, that's not my age, I'll get it right in a minute. There's people that are a lot younger than me, that are a lot more overweight than me, and that's down to their lifestyle, it's not down to their age. So you can't, what I'm trying to get at in this video, you can't keep putting little excuses on, my life is the way it is because of this reason. You have to be the cause of your life. Whatever rubbish is going on in your life, you're gonna have to think about, right, where's the opportunity in this? What strategy plan do I need to get out of this? And, you know, am I committed to do it, I think. So definitely, if you're sat here watching this video and, you know, you've had overwhelming experiences just like I have, you know, trust me, you're not alone. And this is just coming, like, kind of rounding this video up to this point of why we created VPT, is because all our clients have issues. All our clients struggle for time. All our clients have problems with their mindset, their mentality, their training. But we've pretty much like glued everything together and created a fantastic product where, you know, you come and train with us. You know, there's almost 40 clients now, which is fantastic, and we've only been operating for 8 months, and it's not grown that quickly just by mistake. It literally is all the mistakes I've made, all the mistakes John's made, and we've put this program together which gives you progressional results. It gives you all the nutrition. You know, we have everything in books, cookbooks, back-end membership sites where everybody's a member in a members area, and they've got access to all the nutrition, all the training. We've also got the training facility where people come and join together, and we go through the training programs. It's all a set program, and you progress with your weights and your fitness as you go along. Everything's tracked. You know, you can spend time with the coaches one-to-one, and have that one-to-one experience as well if things you're struggling with. We've literally covered every single area in VPT, which literally blows any gym out of the water. Like, you know, any commercial gym, they can't touch us. They can't do what we do with clients. If you're thinking about joining a gym, or you have done in the past, the main reason you did it is because you wanted to get results. And let's be honest, you know, most people go to the gym, or they're going to the gym now and they're not getting results because they're not, you know, they're missing the strategy, they're missing the support, and they're missing the accountability. And you know, I mean, there's tons of things, I can't think of them all right now, but there's tons of things that the gyms are lacking, and diet groups and all these sorts of places. So, you know, I'm trying to get this message across because, you know, if you are in a place where you are completely overwhelmed, if you're struggling with, you know, getting the results, and you're thinking, oh, I can't join VPT because, you know, I'm going to be judged, or, you know, I feel intimidated, or any of these sorts of things, you know, it's the perfect reason to do it, because everybody says the same thing before they join. And, you know, literally no one wants to leave when they come on board, which is fantastic because we're just constantly getting results with people. We have a massive social side of it as well, you know, where it's more about just talking about your problems and not having to go through this like grind alone. You know, you live once, why would you want to do that for the rest of your life? I certainly didn't. I'm so glad, you know, I created VPT from my experience and John's experience as well. You know, it's going to go absolutely mental to the end of the year and next year as well. So, you know, if you are in a place where you're struggling, your mindset's not right, the 4 weeks where you initially join are going to be the most important 4 weeks of your life, because what you'll see is you'll start breaking bad habits. You're going to start getting into the routine of proper training, not just training like on a cross trainer, just going through the motions. I mean proper training where you're going to learn the actual skills that are going to change your body and burn fat. You're going to learn the right nutrition. Everything's done for you, but you've got to put the effort in to make the food and cook it for your family. It's all family friendly as well. You know, the support network, we've got clients here who all support each other, who are all starting in the same position of don't know what they're doing, feel intimidated, don't like going to a gym, just can't be bothered with any of that stuff. And also the online support as well, the members areas, and the Facebook group's fantastic. I always go on the Facebook group, you know, a couple of times a day, and it's just post after post of positivity, rather than all this negative shite that you get outside of the gym. So yeah, if that sounds like something you want to do, then definitely book in a strategy call with us. You know, you don't have to join, but it's nice to, hopefully you found this message quite important, because I hope it's resonating with you and something that you might be going through in your life at the moment, where you need that change and you need the support, and we're all here for you. So let's get going.